Memphis, Tennessee, the destination for the Mavericks. An absolute spark on the hardwood. Luka Doncic oozes creativity, and his team will be feeding off of it as they get primed for action at FedEx Forum. Mavs, Grizzlies. Tip-off just moments away. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. And there's Klay Thompson, and it's Prosper in at the force line. And for the Grizzlies, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And there's Jackson. Then there's Moody. And it's Kelly in at the 4. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Bane against Irving. And Lively pulls it down. And here is Doncic driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Morant.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense. And when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Doncic. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
But watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Irving. Thompson outside, takes the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Now, here's Bane. 23 points his last outing, and that one's good. Kelly.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Bane. Irving kicks to Thompson. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, there is no quit in Doncic. He competes every play, every game.
Doncic against Morant. And that one drops.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now here's Irving. His last outing, 16 points for him. Thompson from long range. And it's Thompson again missing. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Morant with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he's good on the 3 ball. Doncic has got 7.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Passes it to Bane. Back to Morant. Pass to Moody. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is Irving. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Thompson misses.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Bain. It's up a three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Irving finds Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Morant left side. Memphis moving it around. Inside, Jackson. That shot misses. Good D by Drummond. Doncic against Morant. Here's Drummond. Knocked loose. Here's Doncic. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Doncic has got his third bucket of the night. Morant looking around. Offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Doncic kicks to Washington. Goes back up. And the rejection by Jackson. To the inside. And Morant throws it down.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
The pass to Hardy. The three. It's rebounded by Kelly. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by one. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Hardy. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Here's Hardy. His three-pointers off the mark. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Moody. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Moody's got 5.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Doncic against Morant. And Drummond throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Bain. After the made shot from Andre Drummond, Morant kicks to Bain. Now here's Morant. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Phoenix.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there. That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And the shot goes down.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Morant passes to Jackson. Here's Kelly. He's covered by Washington. Doncic against Morant. Pass to Moody. This is to Kelly. Bain inside the three-point line. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Hardy passes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Here's Kelly. 17 points in his last outing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Memphis. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Back to Morant. Shoots over Doncic, and it's Morant missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Doncic against Morant. Doncic dishes to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Washington finds Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Washington missing. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. There's the lob to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Passes to Doncic. Pass to Hardy. Puts it up. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Memphis leading. Morant right side. Shoots over Doncic.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Here's Doncic. Fires from 14. And another basket for Dallas.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And Beasley has the ball here for the Grizzlies. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
Exactly. Dispatched in the conference semis, and so they'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge in this game. They should be highly motivated.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Beverly against Smart. Kicks it out to Beasley. Murray right side. It's rebounded by Dallas. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
He misses the free throw. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions. And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the board. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, You know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Jackson finds Murray. There's the drive. Battles through traffic and lays it in. The Mavericks leading. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's Beasley on the wing. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
You know, with his ability to space the floor, Beasley adds a strong dimension to his team's offense.
Down low. Isaac misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Beasley with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 1. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they've built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
On the court for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Thompson, and it's Lively in at the 5.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Beasley in the post, covered by Irving. Smart, wide open, he fires. Misses the 3. Dallas leading by 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Kelly kicks to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Beasley, the pass to Murray. Oh, good with the triple.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Moody's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Malik Beasley. Dallas also making some changes. Washington comes in for Isaac. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Patrick Beverley.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Morant passes to Moody. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And every season you have teams, Greg, that start out hot only to falter. How do you separate the real from the rest?
Kevin, that's a good question. And one thing is what we call point differential. Doesn't just look at wins and losses, but margins of victory. And it can indicate who's really built to go the distance. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Morant dishes to Smart. Rest passes to Morant. He feeds it to Kelly. Kicks it to West. Just 4 to shoot. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds in this game. Doncic looking it over. And a wide open look for Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
You know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Baines checked in for Marcus Smart. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Dallas. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket for Moody.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet 9 to create a high percentage shot.
The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Morant dishes to Kelly. The shot, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Morant against Wright. Morant outside. The pass to Bain. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Wright outside. Thompson in the corner. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Off the run. It's deflected. Here's Morant. And at last, they get one to fall. Morant's got 9 points. Bain against Irving.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's West. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Irving looking for an opening.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Wright, and the rejection by Morant.
Oh, bunny hop. Morant knows how to elevate and did there to get the block.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's see some of the numbers here for John Morant. Here's Wright. Nothing on the board. Irving kicks to Wright. Back to Irving. Banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Moody the pass to Morant. Throws it up high, and the slam by Moody.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Lively. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Morant against Wright. Fires at the elbow. And it's Morant missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Morant passes to Moody. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to West. Shot clock at 5. Isaac with the steal. To the middle. Here's Lively. Out to Thompson. Second chance shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Irving.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
Drummond in the post. Jackson on him. Right wing. Here's Hardy. Off the left rim and out.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And the rejection by Gafford. Doncic against Morant. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Gafford.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
pass to Drummond. And here's Doncic from the arc. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Pass to Prosper. Just 2 to shoot. And they get it back. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound, Mavericks.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Morant against Doncic. Feeds it to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Doncic knows he's the focal point of the defense, so really good to see him find the open man.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 13-point game. Murray outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half. And another miss by Memphis. The Mavericks shooting it very well. 54% from the floor in the second quarter. Pass to Prosper. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
1:32 left in the first half of the game. Beasley outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Beasley's got his second basket of the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Outside Jackson from 10 feet out, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Marcus Smart's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Mavericks also with a sub. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Doncic.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Hardy passes to Drummond. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Drummond's got 6 points.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Smart against Beverly. Smart dishes to Murray. There's the pass to Beasley. Smart deciding where to go with it. Jackson kicks to Beasley. Sinks the triple. Beasley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his 2nd this quarter.
Smart against Beverly. Pass to Hardy. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees a teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
And so it's Dallas, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint, and if we can continue to do that, it puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place, like they don't have even a
game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they rely on. Well, that's not going to cut it, honey. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Ja Morant, he's out there with Malik Beasley. And there's Jackson. Then there's Moody. And it's Kelly in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Grizzlies trailed by 14. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
Thompson with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And it's Morant missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in their rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
On the wing, Irving, covered by Beasley. Irving finds Thompson. Doncic trying to get open. He gets that one. 10 points for Andre Drummond.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Over in the corner, Doncic. It's rebounded by Memphis. To end the run. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Beasley's got 11 points.
You know, we don't see this too often anymore. Beasley dialing up the mid-range game.
Irving passes to Doncic. Morant with the steal. The finish. And then Morant grabs it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Irving up top, covered by Beasley.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 19. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
All ready to take the court. Give it up for your Grizzlies.
Baines checked in for Malik Beasley. Dallas making a switch here.
In a moment now to see some numbers for Ja Morant. 5th in scoring. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Passes it to Hardy for the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
3 points.
Doncic has got his 8th assist in the game. Pass to Kelly. Jackson up top. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant outside. Here's Kelly. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Prosper. Now the pass to Washington. Pass to Prosper. That's tipped. Now Morant. 13 points in the game. And then Morant ramps it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Doncic against Morant. And then Washington with the dunk.
Nice timing on the alley-oop. I like when Washington teammates lob it his way. He knows what to do with it.
Here's Morant. He's got 15. Pass to Kelly. Over Washington. It's deflected.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Passes it to Hardy. To the middle. Here's Lively. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Kelly passes to Moody. Bane with it. Shoots over Hardy. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane. Bane's got 9.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him. Get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Doncic. And that one's good. Hardy.
The assist.
And that's 13 points for Jaden Hardy.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bane says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, and that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Dallas calls timeout. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. The Grizzlies trail by 20. And here's Smart. He has yet to score. Bane passes to Moody. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Back to Washington. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And Memphis making a change here. Murray's checked in. His leads have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Smart kicks to Kelly. And there's the pass to Bain. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Dallas ball.
Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The Mavericks, #1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
Smart against Doncic. Here's Hardy. Here's Isaac. Gafford passes to Washington. The second chance effort. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Washington's got 7 points for the quarter. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Outside, Smart. Doncic with the steal. In the corner, it's Gafford. Washington kicks to Doncic. Pass to Isaac. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. High post try, and he connects with the jumper. Doncic has got 26.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Smart passes to West. Back to Smart. No good, unable to end this run. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work, retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball. Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Thompson is checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Luka Doncic. Here's Hardy. He's got 13. Here's Beverley. Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
6 to shoot. Back to Thompson. Here's the 3. And Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Smart passes to West. The feed to Kelly. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Beverly, the pass to Hardy. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Thompson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 9 points now in just the second half. Smart against Beverly. Pass to Kelly. 17-foot shot on the way. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. .122 left in the third quarter. Here's Beverly. Good work defensively by Smart.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
And so it's Memphis with it. Goes up again, and the basket by West.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Isaac misses. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Beasley. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's Hardy. Passes to Isaac. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And that one's good. Hardy. Hardy's got 15 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Smart finds Jackson. Back to Smart. Outside for Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
Jackson hits both of them. Now here's Hardy. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Dallas, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Morrison. DeJuan Wright is out there with Irving. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Lively in at the power forward. Irving with it. Beasley covering. The pass to Lively. And Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
West outside. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
Free throw, good, Irving.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Wright. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Second shot opportunity. Morrison, the pass to Irving. Here's Morrison, a three ball. The shot will not fall. Inside, wide open look. In deep, Pippen drops it in.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Outside Irving. Over Beasley. Outside Irving. 5 on the clock. Here's Wright. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Wright's got his first basket of the night.
And the team got excited about that one. Wright felt the contact, but still managed to finish through it.
West against Washington. Knocked away. He kicks it to Wright. Lively the pass to Morrison. Now Wright. Pass to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Over West. Beasley with the rebound. And Beasley has the ball here for the Grizzlies. And he drives in. Pippen against Irving. And the rejection by Jackson.
Mavericks ball.
Here's Savini's checked in for Jackson. And the Mavericks call time here. Mark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
Here's Wright. Grizzlies with the rebound. Beasley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray with it. Rebounded by Prosper. Prosper's got 4 rebounds in this game. Washington finds Doncic. Drops in the layup for 2. That's 28 points for Luka Doncic.
Well, you look at Luka's body, he doesn't look defined, but he's much stronger than he appears, and he showed it right there.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction. In terms of turnovers, it's slowly becoming a problem.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Doncic against Pippen. Doncic, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Mavericks with possession here. The Mavericks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Prosper. It's rebounded by Memphis. West has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Back to Beasley. Pippen down low. Guarded by Wright. And he gets the bucket.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Here's Wright. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
6 to shoot. Murray, the pass to Pippen. Shoots over Doncic. Pippen misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Prosper misses.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Beasley, the pass to Pippen. And it's blocked. Beasley against Wright. And stolen by Murray. It's good. And the Mavericks call time here.
Mavericks timeout call. Who wants a free t-shirt? Get on your feet and help us find you.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Mavericks making a switch here. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Beverly. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
John Morant.
And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
West kicks to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Yurtsevin, no good. It's been all Mavericks. Doncic finds Beverly. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Here's Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Isaac against West. Count that one from Isaac.
At his size, Isaac moves so well. I mean, he's especially dangerous, I think, making decisions in the pick and roll.
West against Isaac. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. That's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Kelly's checked in.
Dallas Paul.
Here's Doncic.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Sunday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. Then on Wednesday, They'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
West against Isaac. They get a hand on it. Doncic with the steal. Here's Beverly. It's rebounded by Kelly. Kelly's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Beasley, and it's sent back by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
And it's Beverly missing. Memphis has gone outside a lot tonight, 17 times in fact, 7 of 17. Morant against Beverly. Morant outside. Over Beverly. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Beasley with the steal. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Isaac passes to Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His third personal foul. 13.
Well, they're doing really good work at the free throw line this half. I think that bodes well for their chances to close this game out.
That free throw good from Doncic. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Gafford, that one doesn't go. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Yes, that goes in. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Beasley kicks to Morant. Back to Beasley. Floats it up there for Morant. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Doncic finds Gafford. Isaac outside. Gafford inside. He's up against Beasley. And Beasley has the ball here for the Grizzlies.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And you always hope to take charge of the season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against Memphis.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again. No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Baines checked in.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
.34 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant against Beverly. Murray outside. 15 seconds left in the fourth. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And here's Beverly. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
You know, I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. You know, just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.